Hello, coach. Welcome.
Thank you, Steve.
Match day 6 on the horizon. First of all, would you say the last game was a bit frustrating for you, considering the chances and how dominant you were for larger parts of the game, and then you couldn't come away with the results? Would you say that you were frustrated?
I wouldn't say it was frustrating because I think we played well within a particular structure. But then when it comes to the issue of creativity and the conversion, I think that's where I'm a bit concerned, because you can't create a lot of chances in a game like this and then you end up just ending a point. So that's what I think is an issue and we need to work on.
Coach, you had Tenedu making his debut, like the first start of the season. How impressed were you with his contribution to the team, especially in a keenly contested game like?
Yeah, I think he did well. If you look at him starting his first game, I think in terms of the team structure, in terms of his tactical orientations, the assignment that was given to him, I think he did it best within that context to make sure that it's led to overall team performance. So to me, he did okay and he needs to keep it up.
Next on the bill is Legon Cities, a side that we've dominated, especially playing at their home ground. Last year, you won by 3-1 in the first league. Are we expecting anything different from what you always deliver when it comes to contests of this nature?
I think we need to go all out and make sure that we get the maximum points. These are two different teams entirely. They have a new team altogether. We also have a new team altogether. And I think that's where the difference lies. I mean, it's not like both teams are keeping to their old players where they know themselves. So all that we have to do is to make sure that we work extra hard on the field tomorrow and make sure that the few chances or the many chances that will come out, we will try and then convert them, because we need to make sure that we go home with the maximum points.
Coach, the history of football will tell you that whenever you are facing a struggling team, as a team that fans expect a lot, it's always a tricky game. How does that play into your preparation ahead of this game?
Yeah, you are right. I mean, he who that is down fears no fall. I mean, and they where they are now, they are not in a very good position, and they would want to use this to revamp their hopes in the league. So I'm sure they will come in multiple ways, in terms of effort, in terms of commitment, in terms of the desire to play well and get the maximum points. So we have to be very careful. We have to also make sure that we stay focused. We don't let a complacency set in. We just have to make sure that tactically, whatever we have to do to make sure that we weaken their strength and then take advantage of their weakness, we do that.
Albert scored another, and I hope you'll be counting on him again to deliver in this all-important game, because we are 3 points adrift of table toppers, that is Baby and Eagle Stars. Are you expecting your striker to continue with the drive, and how happy are you seeing him scoring consistently?
Yeah, I think it's good for his confidence, it's good for the team, because as a striker, his main responsibility on the field is to make sure that he gets us the goals, and he's doing that consistently. So all that he needs to do is to make sure that he rather scores more than what, his conversion rate would have to increase, and he has to stay more alert within the box and make sure that he converts the few chances that come his way. So we are all happy for him. We are all supporting him mentally and physically to make sure that he keeps getting us the goals and the points.
In the last game, you lost in team menu to accumulated yellow cards. Are there any new suspensions? Is he returning? An injury update, as well as your message to the fans who will be trooping to the stadium tomorrow?
Yeah, I think Intim went out of suspension and he's coming back. There aren't any suspensions. As far as injuries are concerned, I think it's Solomon Sarr who is not well, and then he's supposed to be out for about 2 weeks, and the medical team is keeping an eye on him. Apart from that, I think everybody's ready for the game tomorrow. For the fans, I would say that we are more than grateful to them for how far they've been with us. They've been supporting us in victory and in draw situations. They've been supporting us. We want to urge them to continue to support us. Their support means a lot to us because it gives us that inner drive to work extra hard beyond our normal to get them the results and make them happy. So we are grateful to them, and we'll still appeal to them to keep coming their numbers, both at our home games and away games.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Welcome, Steve.